guys, Joe here from XFoxGames. Check it out. We're doing another quick review on X Toyz blaster here. Now, a quick note that there are two different versions of this, so this video might be a little bit longer than usual, but still there's two different versions, and we'll go over both of those so you guys can pick and choose which one you guys think is best for your, foam flinging needs. Now, all note here, guys, X Toyz did send us over these two blasters for us to review, and again, we'll give you our unbiased review here on what we actually think of these particular things. So let's hop right in. So let's take a look at the box. First things first, right? Now, depending on what side of the box you're looking at, the front or the back, you might be seeing the blaster with the longer suppressor as well as the extended stock and the scope, or if you flip it around, you're going to see the other one, which is going to have the kind of the shorter muzzle on the front and the shorter stock. Again, it's kind of, which one are you seeing? And the biggest thing is on the side of the box, and I'll pull it up here. It tells you what is inside the box. So what's inside the box really kind of goes over, which model you are getting. So just again, kind of keep that in note that if you guys are ordering this or you see it on the shelves, just make sure that you get the model that you want to get, whether again it is the shorter version or the longer version. Now, if we take a look at this blaster up close, right? I mean, we'll first look at the kind of the compact version here. I mean, it looks really, really good. The plastic is a little bit thicker than what I'm used to, so the quality of it feels a little bit different than your standard foam flinging blasters that are out there. And it feels, again, it feels decent. It feels a lot more rigid than what I'm used to. Now, if we compare this shorter blaster to the longer blaster, look at that. Oh my gosh. Take up the whole screen there. You can see, I mean, the base is still the same. Really, the only thing that's different, again, is going to be that front muzzle, which is about, I don't know, you go from about 4 inches to about 7 inches or 6 inches. And then the stock, which goes from about, I don't know, 8, 9 inches to about almost like a foot. So depending on, again, your play style, you just pick and choose the blaster that makes most sense for you. But let's hop back on this. Now, these are powered or motorized blasters, so you are going to have some performance per se in it, right? So, whenever I see 4AAs, I'm like, okay, you're probably only going to get about 60 to 70 FPS is what I see on most 4AA type blasters. But this one is actually pretty impressive. You can see here, I got around 80 FPS. Now, that's if you let the motors rev all the way up and then you shoot. Usually you get right around about 75 to 80 if you kind of just waited, shot, and kind of did your normal blasting, right? Most people don't rev and then go all the way up. One of the things to note about this too is, with only 4AAs, I noticed that the motors tended to rev quicker than most other blasters that use 4AAs. These were probably about 50% faster, so when you're aiming, you don't have to wait that long. I didn't have to wait and say, okay, I need to wait 2 more seconds for those motors to get all the way up. The actual ramp was a lot quicker. A lot of you guys know what I'm talking about when it comes to, to motorized blasters. Now, if we take a look at, again, some of these accessories on here, we do have the suppressors, which again, the suppressors look kind of cool. I do like the longer suppressor. I think that kind of looks neat. Maybe it's just me, but I think it looks really cool. And then, of course, we have the front, kind of front mount grip here. Now, this just slides off and on. So very, very easy, and it kind of folds back in case you want to grab it with your hand, or if you want to, push it forward. I personally almost would take this off and just use it like this. I think that personally, it feels really, really good, especially with this longer stock. I like the longer stock, but again, if you wanted to use the more close quarter combat type stock, by all means. But I like this longer stock. Now, here's the thing. You can mix and match. Maybe you don't want this suppressor, or maybe you want the longer suppressor on the closer combat type blaster. By all means, just swap it, and you're ready to go. Maybe that's more your style. I, again, really like the stock on the on kind of the longer stock blaster more than the small blaster. Now, I get it. They all have their place and time, right? If you're really up there and you're really tight in the the bunkers and things like that, cool. But typically where I'm playing, you kind of have free range and you have time to really set up and shoot. I mean, look at this. God. Now, the thing about the grip, there we go, is, again, the grip is comfortable. It kind of has these little balls on the back end of the grip there that kind of gives you a little bit of grip, gives you a good feel. And the mag release, as you guys saw right there, I mean, it's really sensitive. So you could push it, drop the mag, put in a new mag. I like that. Sometimes when you push those on other blasters, right, you gotta struggle and you gotta pull it out. So I really like the fact that it pulls out pretty easy. Now, with this mag, it's a 10 rounder, and I get it. You know, when it comes to motorized blasters, it's 10 rounds. You know me, I want to shoot more. I want to be able to shoot a lot because usually with motorized, I just go crazy. So you guys know me. I like to use sometimes the the drum mags. Oops. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that looks awesome. You know, there are different other manufacturers for drum mags. So you can go this. Look at that gray. Looks sick on there. Look at that. Woo! I think that looks awesome. Pull that out. I mean, or you can go the Big Daddy, right, and just put a ton of rounds. But again, you know, the biggest thing here, guys, is I like 10 rounds. That's great, but I need more when it comes to an electronic blaster. I need more. Even if you have the standard, standard bigger mags, by all means, put it in there and go. I don't usually like these because they tend to take up a little bit more extra room, but still, you know, again, like one of these, that looks great, I think. But still, the 10 round mag, it's like I need like 4 or 5 of these things because 10 is just not enough for my particular blaster. So again, take that with a grain of salt. Whatever you guys want to use for your mag will probably work perfectly fine. Now, this does come along with 30 of the suction cup darts. So I'll pull them up here. Now, you know, the suction cup darts are, I don't know, you know, they're all right. I didn't have much accuracy out of these or distance because, again, it's kind of suction cup. You shoot it at, a mirror or something like that, fine. Don't be shooting it at, like, the TV or anything like that. I prefer different other rounds other than the suction type. I was hoping that maybe X Toyz maybe has a different, maybe like a distance dart or an accuracy dart. So I tended to not use the suction darts, but again, they are good for what they are if you're going to shoot them in like a mirror or something that sticks. But still, take that with a grain of salt. Now, this does have instructions that come along with it. I forgot to talk about that. Super easy. In case you didn't know how to use one of these things, kind of goes over really everything. Hey, here's where the batteries go. Here's where, all the different things attached to. Here's how you use it. So, really self-explanatory. Now, this does have, on both models, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, technically 5 different tactical rails, which I love because I like, being able to customize my blaster to, to myself, whether it's putting a scope on there or no scope on there, but you could see a lot of different attachment points, which is sweet. Now, on this too, I want to show where the batteries go because some people are like, where does it go? It actually is hidden right up there in the front. So there's a little battery door that opens up right behind that front kind of foregrip. And again, it's 4 AA's. And I've shot probably like 400 rounds through this thing, and it's still running strong. So I don't know what the limit is for the batteries. I'm pretty sure it's a lot. But again, it is a rockin' blaster nonetheless. So, here's the thing, guys. Let's get right to this. You guys want to see me shooting this thing, right? So let's get right to it. Let's hop in there. So I'm about, I don't know, maybe 20, about 20, 25 feet away from my standard thing that I shoot here. And, just an average day, not too windy or anything. And again, I'm getting 80 FPS off of 4 AA's. That's really, really good. You guys know that typically you don't get that type of performance. And I'm just shooting again. I shoot a single shot. I shoot a couple double shots, shoot a couple triples. And again, the quicker you shoot, the less FPS you'll get because those motors don't have that full time to ramp up, right? But still, I mean, it was accurate. Now, I was shooting different darts out of here in comparison to the Stickum darts because again, the Stickum darts, I didn't have anything to really shoot and stick them to, but still, they would still do great at 25 feet. Again, I did notice a little bit of an increase in distance and accuracy when it came to shooting other type distance slash, whatever your favorite dart is. Now, while I'm shooting this, you can see, I mean, they're straight. And this thing revs. I mean, you guys can hear it. And I think it's a pretty cool blaster. I mean, for all the stuff that comes along with it and the different attachments, it's pretty cool in how fast it shoots. Now, here's the thing. Now, you guys know me. I try to give you my unbiased opinion on these particular blasters. Whether somebody sends us it or not, or we buy it with our own money, I think it's pretty good. I do like the feel of these. I'm going to give you that. The feel of this blaster is really, really good. I mean, it is almost like perfect, like for me. Like this just feels really, really good. As to where the close quarter combat one right here, it's a little cramped, so it might be, you know, I get that that's what it's supposed to be for, but, you know, it might be for a smaller nerfer. It might feel really, really good, but I still really love this particular blaster. I probably won't use this scope on here. Again, it's just, you know, I'm not really aiming. I like this right here. This is compact. It's ready to go. I like being able to look down that muzzle and more aim instead of the smaller muzzle. But still, I'll throw both of them up here so you guys can kind of see. Again, it's same base. It's just, you know, the muzzle, the stock, and the scope really change the look of this blaster. I mean, it's like almost like two different blasters when you put them kind of side by side like that. Now, one of the things that I was hoping for on this is they're going to make a 6AA version of this, so 9.6, and maybe you'll start getting around that 90 FPS, maybe 95. That would be awesome. And I was hoping that on the smaller, the close quarter combat one, they would have included some type of sight up top because, I mean, you get this, you know, let's include some type of sight on this so you have something that you can use. Also, I'm waiting for them to make a half-length dart version. Maybe have an adapter or something you could put in there. And for all of us who have the half-length dart stuff, I'm trying to look back here for my stuff, you know, that would be nice because I feel like the industry is going towards the half-length dart. You get a little more FPS, you get a little more performance out of it. I don't see a lot of people shooting the full-length darts. I see a lot of people shooting the half-length darts. So that is something to kind of think about. But still, nonetheless, guys, do I like it? Yes. Do I like the performance of it? Yes. Do I like the attachments of it? Yes. And again, I can't stress enough that the plastic of this is it's thicker than most blasters that, you know, that I've shot or up on my wall here. It is definitely a thicker build, which I didn't expect. And I think that's what helps kind of the look and feel of it. It's not like creaky or anything when you try to bend it. It's like you put it up here, and this thing just feels solid. I mean, it feels really, really good. So, I mean, there is my 2 cents on this particular blaster, guys. Both versions, right, that they both rock. And if you're looking for something just a little bit different, that has a little bit different of a feel to it, hey, you know what? Go ahead and pick one of these up. But maybe in the future, X Toyz might come out with a, you know, more powerful version, but at the same time with a half-length dart version, which would be awesome. So, again, that's my 2 cents on this. I think they rock. I'll probably end up giving both of these away to, you know, in a giveaway coming up here because I think that having both these versions for one of you guys would rock. But then again, I'm like, man, I want to kind of keep this for myself. So there it is, guys. Let me know what you guys think of this, or if you guys have this blaster. I've seen a couple reviews out there. Do you guys have this blaster? Definitely let me know. I'm kind of curious on your 2 cents. Thanks again, Fox fans.